Welcome back to King's Quest III Redux. I'm Violier, and as you can tell, I am currently dead. I had gotten robbed by the bandits while trying to actually record this episode, and I forgot to look inside before I went up. So, as you can see, I named the last feed Manannan order a damn pizza, and that's where we're going to go. So, maybe we can order a damn pizza. At least this time you don't have to hear me taking my vitamins, because I actually went through a detailed explanation of that in my attempt, because it took less time than I expected. Okay, feed him the porridge. Hope you like porridge. So I'm going to be strangely competent in this episode, but...
Not appear in much of a talkative mood at the moment. Conversing with him further might be unwise.
And I knew that he didn't say anything, but I just want to show you. So I'm going to go up to our room and sleep. Damn it, Gwydion. No, 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 no! Okay, sometimes clicking at the top of the stairs works, sometimes it doesn't. Go up. I think I even missed an Easter egg I found, but we will get to that when I have to go back downstairs. So let's sleep. Kind of surprised we haven't had to do any more chores for Manannan, other than that first one, but I don't know. Let's see.
I am going to lie down for a rest. Do not disturb me.
Don't worry, Manannan. We won't. And I just did what I did in the first video again. That was an accident. I've actually been pretty good about not doing that. And this is me remembering to actually take my items this time, which is actually oddly impressive for me, other than the fact I just did it about 5 minutes ago before I died. So this time, we are going to not get mugged by the bandits, because really that's just a time waster. No, don't go up. I don't want you to go up yet. But we will be going that way very, very soon.
You pull out.
Okay. We want to go to the town.
You feel it?
Because I actually know where the mistletoe is this time. And it's actually like one screen south from here. Or two. I don't remember. Yeah, we've been in the screen a few times before, and I've apparently missed it every single time.
You search among the hanging mistletoe until you find a sprig that has dried. You break it off and carry it with you.
And we're going to go back to our map.
You pull out.
And we are going to go to the bear's house. It's actually where I went the last time. Consider going to, actually, the bottom of the mountain actually still might have been a better choice, but we'll find out because I remember the screen has bandits. Luckily, they didn't come out this time. I managed to avoid them one time. I went into the next screen, and then they came out. Okay, we are going to go left here. And we're back at our asshole friend, not friend, the bard. But you know what? That lute playing. Where's my lute? There it is. That lute playing we did in the last video kind of gave us a hint. Maybe
have no reason.
Maybe he's
Why
looking.
does the end not come to me? How does your picture work? You only have to say the word written inside at the bottom. What word is that? You could read it for yourself. Were it your business to.
You're an asshole.
You always wanted to be a poet? No. Before I left my hometown to cross the vast desert to this land, I wanted to be a dancer. What happened? I was excommunicated by a populace immune to talent. I'm sorry to hear that. No matter. Soon after, I heard the muse call. Bound to her beckoning, she has led me here.
I think he meant he has no talent.
Composition? Not yet. There's something missing, though I can't put my finger on it. What do you think?
Well, the words have lyrical quality, broadly speaking.
Lyrical? That's it. Music. These words would ring all the truer were they sung. Ah, but alas, I have no instrument.
Well, we have an instrument for you. Here you go.
Perhaps this will help to inspire you.
This is it! My answer! The key to unlocking the creative force inside! On, it's time to go. The journey's long, my pace won't slow. I'll prove that I have not been beat. There's nothing here, so on my feet, the future's
It's a pity you didn't have any talent potion left to give him.
Yeah, that might have been nice. We're taking the picture. Let's look at it since he told us there's a word in it.
You peer into the empty pitcher. At the bottom, the word Vandalmere has been etched.
Wonder what that means.
You're not thirsty. You're not...
Okay, we won't use it. Yet. Do you know there's something waiting for us here? Let's see.
The hole is deep, much longer than your arm. There appears to be a glass bottle at the bottom.
A glass bottle at the bottom? What makes glass float?
Vandalmere.
You successfully fill the hole with water and thoroughly soak yourself in the process. The pitcher slips out of your hands and shatters at the bottom of the rock. You take the glass bottle from the hole and discover a piece of paper inside.
Piece of paper. It's what we've always wanted.
The piece of parchment has a magical incantation written on one side. You realize this is a page from the sorcery of old. On
Really?
the spell page is a scribbled note. Where can I find a mandrake root? I fear this land is barren of this rare vegetable. I have learnt it favors darker places. Perhaps the cave. It is my last hope.
And there's our trigger for a certain event that I tried a couple episodes ago. So,
Pull out your magic map.
we're going to go back to the cave.
You feel it.
This may be a longer video. I noticed a couple of my last couple videos were rather short, but, you know.
The cave is big.
Where is this mandrake root that we were promised?
The cave. You cannot return the cave to its former state.
Oh, is that it? Yes. Ooh. I forgot mandrake screams when you pull it. Oh, Trippy. Who are you?
Welcome, young one.
I saw you through the telescope, but it was a dream.
Neither dreaming nor awake. It was I you saw.
Who are you?
You may think of me as an oracle. Beyond that lies knowledge I cannot impart. A better question for you to ask is, who am I?
I do not understand.
Do you know your identity? Your ancestry? Your heritage?
My name is Gwydion, a servant to the wizard Manannan. and I have lived in Ludor all my life. As for my parents, I have never known them. Manannan told me that they died when I was very young.
Yes. Too young to remember, too small to resist.
I don't understand.
A lie lurks in shadow and gives way to the luminance of truth. The time has come for your enlightenment.
Hello? Where am I?
These are but visions of light long faded. Observe what you may, but the time of influence has passed.
The child of the cradle stirs, as if the air has become too cold for him. You wonder if you could stand a closer look. You spy a small form breathing lightly in the cradle. She's beautiful.
Well, you know, the girl seems more interesting. Let's look at her.
You spy.
Guess we can't.
Manannan.
Holy crap. What are you doing?
Thank the Father for this timely gift.
No!
Manannan, what are you doing?
I was that boy. Manannan abducted me. Everything he told me was a lie. I need to know more. Tell me.
Then speak, my child. Ask.
Well, let's ask about my name. I mean, Squidian, right?
My name? Do I have any? Other than the one Manannan gave me, I mean?
Your name is Alexander. Prince Alexander. You are heir to your father's throne.
What?
My father is a king?
Yes, a very good and noble one. It may come to pass that you shall meet him.
Oh, so we're apparently a prince. And, yeah.
Where do I come from?
Where do I come from?
You hail from the kingdom of Daventry. Once, it was a place of great beauty. Old
What?
is the magic that lies deep within that realm, and the earliest histories are connected to it. An important part it is to play in great events to come, but this should not concern you. The land has suffered much in recent times, and must be healed.
Okay, so apparently we're from Daventry. That looked like the Castle of Daventry, which... Is Graham somehow connected to this? No, I have to be like the rightful heir to King Edward or something. And overthrow Graham, or I don't know.
Why must the land be healed?
Great misfortunes have plagued Daventry since the arrival of the three-headed dragon. Each year it demands a sacrifice in exchange for sparing the land from its fiery wrath. At first, the king refused, and now, years later, the land burns still from the dragon's flame.
How may it be healed?
The power to do so can be found in a place once linked to the greater land. You will come to it in time, where your value shall be measured by the way you measure value.
Come again?
Really?
You will know when it is time to know.
Yeah, I guess I said that first. Ask about Daventry's king.
Why does the king do nothing?
There was
It's
a
Graham.
time when the king would have risked all to save another. Now, he has barely the spark of life within him. The years have been hard for the royal family. Grief has taken its toll, and the king has borne the brunt of the anguish. Now, With the dragon holding the kingdom's future in its fiery jaws, he has not the spirit to fight the evil. The curse endures still.
Curse?
It is beyond what is yours to reckon with. Concern yourself not with it.
Now you may remember that bit of prophecy from the cloud spirits, the not so distant future part in the second part of that video, and I believe it mentioned the three-headed dragon, and if you remember, the father placed a curse on the king, King Graham. I want to see something before we conclude. I'd like to know if I...
My name?
Your name is Alexander.
My father?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, we're named Alexander. Not Gwydion. Who knew? Oh, I guess our real parents, but...
Go now, Prince Alexander. Deal with your enslaver, and venture forth to aid your family at a time they need you most.
Thank you, Oracle.
And the cave goes back to crap. Let's save here because exposition. Exposition. Alright, can we use the magic map in here? I think we are ready for
Use your map.
a few spells right now. You can actually check our list, I guess. Let's see. We have everything for that. We've done that. We now have everything for that. We've done that. We've done that. Do not have the spoonful of mud. You know what? Let's go get that before we head back. But other than that, we've cast that, and we have everything for this. So, let's go get the mud, and then we need one more item, and we can go back and pretty much cast the remainder of the spells. Let's see. Mud. Where do we get mud? I mean, guess I could try to.
You can't use that.
Oh, where is mud? I don't think the mud's along the beach. Could be. Could be in town, under the bridge. I don't remember.
You can't.
Okay, the only other place I can think of is near the bear's house, or some of that dry dirt from the desert if we put water over it, but I'm not sure. I'll find that out in a bit. If all else fails, when we get to the next part, we will
You feel it?
have what we need. Or we'll be able to take care of it a bit more easily. Thank you, bears, for wasting some of my precious time.
Papa, where are we going?
Junior, today continues a proud tradition. It began many, many generations of burrs ago. When a young burr has come of age, as you have, he takes his first stroll in the woods. Afterwards, he returns home to his first real burr's breakfast.
You mean fish, Papa?
No, porridge. Let the bears eat their fish.
But I thought we were.
Time's a-wasting. Let's go, Mildred.
Yes, George.
Oh, I know where to get the mud now, so... Okay, what we need to do is go back to about where we just were. And we are going to magic map. No, we're not going to magic map. Because we need an item from the bears anyways. Our good old friend, porridge.
Just right.
Go back outside. Make a small detour. Then we're going to go back to Manannan's.
You pull out.
Hopefully for the very last time.
You feel it?
I like how the weight icon is the cat looking around with its eyes. So yes, we need to get the spoonful of mud around here. Because where else would mud be but a river?
Kneel and scoop some of the mud onto the wooden spoon.
Okay, now we are going to go back to
You pull out.
Manannan's. I believe we have everything for every spell now. So there is just a single spell that would be of very good interest to us right now, but we will do as many spells as we can in the time we have. So, did I actually show you? Yeah, I showed you how to fail the music spell. I got curious. Would have had to go back and add that. But I remember doing it now, because I commented about singing eternally or something. But if you paid attention to what I just said, I said hopefully the last time. Which means we are going to take out Manannan real soon. But
You unlock.
first, we need the
There is
wand.
nothing inside. You take it.
Let's open the bookshelf. You can walk a little faster.
Quickly pull.
And down the stairs we go. Still no catch. Guess he doesn't want to show up for this video. Maybe he'll be there when we go back upstairs, but for now, we're just going to go on, do what we need to. And if you remember, we got a page from the bottle that goes in this book.
You can't. Atop the.
I guess we gotta first look in the book and go to the right page, which we should be on. And I already had that actually open.
You can't. You replace the missing page.
Haha! Alright. So, we need to grind the mandrake root with mortar and pestle and put the root powder in a bowl. Is our bowl empty? Yes. And 2 spoons of fish oil. Let's save because I don't know if we actually have to put in the spoon or if he measured. We can't use the spoon right now. So we have to make another spell first. So, let's see. Save, yes. Got that. Haven't done that yet, but we'll do it later. Done that. Done that. Understanding language of creatures. Let's just take care of that. I got taken care of that a while ago, but I didn't. Pour 1 thimbleful of dew into a bowl. Where is our thimble full of water? There it is. Especially interesting how the water stays since it's on its side.
You add the thimbleful of dew to the bowl.
And let's mess up the spell for shits and giggles.
You should try making up your own spells.
Oh, I don't know which celebrity to make a comment on regarding big ears. There's so many of them. Alright, let's go back to this. Okay, back to putting the thimbleful in the bowl.
You add the thimbleful of dew to the bowl.
And we want to put the tuft of cat fur into the
Add
bowl.
the cat fur to the bowl.
Rounded spoon. Shit. Okay. I screwed up there. Let's restore. Where's the one that we need to use mud on? I used the wrong fur anyway, so I was screwed up something anyways. Even though it is apparently acceptable. Done that. Okay. We will be making this one right now. Put 1 cup of ocean water in a bowl. Which is this to this.
A cup of ocean water into the bowl.
Okay, let's screw this one up too.
You shouldn't try making up your own spells.
Yeah, he did look a bit grumpy and under the weather there. Yeah, I did that. What are you going to do about it? Okay. Cup of water in the bowl.
Cup of ocean water.
Going to take the bowl, exit, light our friend the brazier, put the bowl on it.
You place the bowl of ocean water on the charcoal brazier. You remove the bowl before it starts to boil.
I like how fast stuff heats up here. Alright. Put 1 spoonful of mud in the bowl. Which is this.
You add a spoonful of mud to the bowl.
Let's see. A pinch of toadstool powder. Which is not this, I believe.
You see your ground scales. The powder emits a faint, fishy smell.
Is that the one we need? Toadstool powder, that's what we need. It should be one of these.
Long, fishy the jar of invisible...
Or not. Where's our thing?
The flop...
I know we had them.
The stove...
I know we had gotten it before. Please don't tell me I screwed this up too. Am I supposed to get yeah, so I don't know where our toadstool powder went. Guess I'm gonna restore real quick, see if it maybe got left in our chest or back on the shelf. I'll be back in a moment. On my way back up, I just happened to notice that the cat was here. So let's show you what happens then. And you see the cat right here. Let's keep walking. Keep walking. Guess we need to... Damn it, kitty.
You are not...
You're supposed to do something to us. And I want you... There we go.
Seems like black cats really bring bad luck.
Okay, I will be right back again. Once again, I am an idiot, and I have given wrong information in an earlier video. So, what we need to do is exit here, and you'll never guess where the toadstool powder is. It's on the shelf.
You pick up the bottle labeled toadstool powder and take it with you.
And if you look now,
Shelves are filled with numerous items.
there's probably one more thing we want.
Bottles are unmarked, and you've already taken all the interesting ones.
Yeah, that's the message you should get. There's nothing interesting in there. Okay, so we're going to go back to this spell. I feel really dumb right now.
Cup of ocean water.
Of course, that's nothing new for me. I'm sure you've probably called me an idiot a few times.
Light the charcoal
It was probably a good idea.
Light the charcoal brazier.
It's a little friendly about...
You place the bowl of ocean water. You remove the...
Okay. Back to the book. Mud and water.
You add a spoonful of mud to the bowl.
And we add our friend the toadstool powder. I hate you, toadstool powder.
The cream-colored toadstool powder is finely textured and nearly odorless.
Let's add that to the bowl.
You add the toadstool powder to the bowl. You save the empty jar for reuse.
Let's see. Blow into the hot brew.
You blow into the steaming bowl.
Oh, I got scared for a minute there. Okay, what we need to do now is recite the spell.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the Brewing a Storm incantation.
From nature, I now call on you, the power of the land and sea. When brew is stirred, all should be warned, the might of the approaching storm.
Wave our wand over it. And
you wave the magic wand over the bowl.
And then put it in an empty jar, which we just got from the toadstool powder.
You carefully pour the storm brew into the empty jar. The charcoal brazier burns out.
Okay, now that we have the spoon access, we are going to do a more important spell. Like this one. Turning another into a cat. What could we possibly use that for? Grind 1 dried mandrake root with a mortar and pestle. So we are going to get our mandrake root.
The root of the mandrake plant has an earthy, bitter smell to it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, well.
You shouldn't try making up your own spells.
And since I forgot to save after casting the storm spell, I'll see you back in a minute. Okay, I'm back, and I am not saving this game as spellcasting because I fucking hate the storm brew right now. Sadly, it's required, so I have to have it. But now, finally now, we're going to turn another into a cat. Let's see, grind 1 dried mandrake root with a mortar and pestle.
You place the dried mandrake root in the mortar.
Yeah,
You grind the dried mandrake root into a fine powder.
I'm still mad at myself.
You carefully remove the mandrake root powder from the mortar.
Which means it's probably time for me to go to bed, and I will probably do that after I finish recording. Okay, we need to put it in the bowl.
You carefully place the mandrake root powder in the bowl.
Let's see. Put 1 small ball of cat hair in the bowl. No, we're not screwing that up again. Put 2 spoons of fish oil in the bowl. I'm going to save here because I'm not sure if that's one of those things that needs to be done specifically. I believe I mentioned that before. And I need to turn my caps lock off too. Okay, we need the fish oil.
A strong fishy smell emanates from the glass jar.
Actually, since I've just clicked off the bowl, or the spoon, I'm going to just try it.
You pour 2 spoonfuls of fish oil into the bowl.
Let's see. 1 small ball of cat hair, and stir the mixture. Make sure this is the cat hair.
You hold a small ball of black cat fur in your hand. You place the cat hair in the bowl.
And as you can see, our time is coming near.
You carefully stir the contents of the bowl.
Alright, so let's take the bowl, put dough on the table.
You dump the oily dough onto the tabletop.
And
Shape the oily dough into the shape of a cookie.
Cookie.
It hardens quickly.
Alright, back to the book. Recite the following.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the turning another into a cat incantation.
Root of mandrake and fish oil with cat hair over which I toil to make a meal worse than the rat from this deceiving little snack.
And then we wave the magic wand over the cookie.
You wave the magic wand over the cookie. You have just created a cookie that, when eaten, will turn the victim into a cat forever.
Forever? Okay. So, we now have a cookie that will turn the user into a cat forever. And as you can see, it's blue, so we can't really trick Manannan into eating it. He'll just kill us instead. And it does kind of look nasty anyway, so what we do is we're going to take the cookie and put it in the porridge.
The porridge conceals the crumpled cookie. It still looks as appetizing as ever.
And notice the bowl is not blue. So let's go back up the stairs very carefully. Hope the cat's not there, because then I have to come back to this screen. Okay, good. Cat's not there. I know it took me a bit to get him triggered in the little cut I did, but I don't want to take the risk. Okay, so we need to close this.
You quickly pull the levers in the...
And put the wand back. As usual.
You carefully...
Close the door.
The cabinet door locks as you shut it.
And go back to our room. Put everything... the only thing I'm going to take out this time is our bowl of porridge, which has been tainted with a cookie full of cat hair. Tasty. And as normally I would end the video with, Manannan waking up, but this time we're going to go a little further. Hide all. Go to take. We need our porridge. And now let's rest for a moment. Okay, he should be back by now.
I am ravenous. Fix me something immediately.
I'm sure you see where this is going. The only thing I regret is that I have not cast the talking to animals spell yet, because it's kind of funny, actually. He curses you. Curses at you anyways.
Manannan is impatiently waiting.
So, let's give him our porridge. See if he notices. This kind of tastes like cat hair. Maybe it's my beard. Ooh. You're right there?
You watch, barely able to control a smile from spreading over your face. The wizard chokes on his little snack and clutches his throat. He seems to be turning a somewhat bluish color. As the wizard manages to swallow the tainted, once-hidden cookie, he greedily gulps the remainder of the porridge. You watch, hoping for a sign that the spell will begin its work, but it seems the wizard is unaffected.
Oh no. Oh, he's getting up and walking away.
Something is wrong. I feel strange.
Do you?
Hey, maybe you should curl up. Have a cat nap.
What was in that porridge? A cookie?
Don't you know it?
Ah, the cookie. You know, that reminds me of a poem. Root of mandrake and fish oil, with cat hair over which I toil.
Spell!
Oh, you know that one.
You!
Yes?
You won't get away with this. You'll be sorry, Gwydion.
Ah!
My name is Alexander.
Keeping your voice down inside the wizard's house, keeping your Manannan meows mournfully.
Just pick him up and
You've
kick
had
him.
enough to do with that creature.
Yeah, once you leave here, he's gone. But what that does is it ends our time limit of waiting for him to leave, come back, leave, come back. So we don't have one time limit now. There is another time limit, but that does not activate until a bit later, and I will tell you when that happens, but you really, if you don't get to it, you're either deliberately trying to miss it, or you're an idiot. I would go with the former out of the graciousness of my heart. Anyways, since I am currently mad at myself, I am going to go to bed. Have a good night, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.